The fourth leadership training program, organized for persons who qualify for university enrollment following an intensely competitive examination, has now commenced. While the inauguration ceremony was held on the concluded Poya Day, 23,500 students will undergo the leadership training program this time around. The 3-week-long training program will be held in 3 phases at 21 training centers across the island. This letter, addressed by the Additional Secretary, Control and Finance at the Ministry of Higher Education to the officials in charge of the training centres on the 4th of this month, to a certain extent, show the level of preparation on the part of the Ministry for this training program. This letter has been penned with regard to organising the task of taking group photographs at each training centre with the students, the relevant officials and the subject minister, followed by a collective photograph of all the participants, officials and the subject minister. In the past 3 years, the students have stood for group photographs with the officials at their respective training centres. According to this letter, the fact that the subject minister too will be standing for the group photographs this time around will add value and beauty to the photographs in terms of their being memorabilia for the students. According to this letter, the group photographs should be taken this time around with all the payments being made by the students for the photographs being transferred to the welfare account of the Ministry of Higher Education. The Additional Secretary to the Ministry of Higher Education has also determined a price for each photograph for this photography enterprise, which has a market of 23,500 students. The price for each laminated 10-inch by 15-inch photograph is 295 rupees. Over the past 3 years, the students were issued photographs with the same size and quality specifications for between 175 and 250 rupees at each training center. While several professional photographers were able to make some money from this venture in past years, this time around, if all the students decide to purchase a photograph, a lump sum of 6,932,500 rupees will go to one institution. Instead of transferring the cost benefits that will no doubt be received as a result of a mass order for photographs being made to the students, it appears that the Welfare Association of the Ministry of Higher Education will be providing a new interpretation for the word welfare by charging each student between 24 and 125 rupees more than they were charged in previous years. What guarantee exists that all the money earned from this enterprise will be credited to the account of the Welfare Association of the Ministry of Higher Education? What benefit will the students receive from this enterprise undertaken by the Welfare Association of the Ministry of Higher Education? Secretary to the Ministry of Higher Education, this one is over to you.